on my tether. I was giving my all to you. You cold, I gave you my sweater. Took you to a ball or two, and baby, you fit in a slipper. I'm doing my all for you, and you were just letting us with us. But one thing I know, my money is small for you, so you better sound it hurt for right. I'm rolling Santana tonight. I'm wearing Rick Aaron tonight. Yeah, I'm counting the bands tonight. Yeah, that rain tonight. Yeah, I'll get in the 10 today. I'm getting some tonight. Yeah, I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. And I wanna get forever. And I wanna.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Magic. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And now for the Cavs, they're right where they want to be. They're already competing for the top spot. It's going to be a season-long battle, which is exactly what we all anticipated.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Ayton. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, LeBron James is out there with Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Lewis. And it's Swider in at the 3. Shams, of course, last season the Cavs beat the Magic in the playoffs. It was their first series win without LeBron going back to 1993, which is just mind-boggling. They're set up well, it seems, for the first time in a long time. What do you think?
They have so much young all-star talent in Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley. It's been hard to build without LeBron James in the mix in Cleveland, but you have to give this Cavs front office a lot of credit. They've done a great job for setting up for right now and the future. They made bold trades, especially to bring in Jarrett Allen and Donovan Mitchell. They're set up well for the future.
We know they got a new coach, so it'll be very interesting.
The guard attributes on display there. Luka with one of the quicker releases you'll see in the game.
Mitchell kicks to LeBron. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. James has got 5.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's James. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. Fades away. And it's good off the back rim and in. He has 7.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Here's James. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Well, he seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Reeves. The Cavaliers making the shot. Takes the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. 9 points in the game so far. And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying it, 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
They're keeping us reporters busy, huh? To me, it's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now, but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long run.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it in L.A. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts. That's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy wins. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. We're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Lakers with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Ayton inside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's LeBron, 13 points in the game. Pass to Swider. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Los Angeles has gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
To the left wing. Back to James. Mobley up top. 6 to shoot. Cleveland moving the ball around. Lewis with the 3. Reeves with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're talking NBA. We're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis, and the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Suns. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Swider, and he's good on the 3-ball. Swider's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Cavs. Reeves outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Cavaliers with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Cavaliers 4th.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to LeBron. Here's Swider. LeBron left side. With the fadeaway. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. LeBron's got 15.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
And that one's good, LaRavia's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting, Shams, what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum, and we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Ayton against LeBron, inside. Pass to Lewis. Fades back. The shot, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And now running up the court, Lewis pushing it up, and that one's good. Slider.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Let's give it up for your Cavs. Your Cleveland Cavaliers dance team. Give them a round of applause.
Here's Smart. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
I think three of the top, 5-6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. And so here's Cleveland following the three by the Lakers. And LeBron throws it down.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Suns in Phoenix.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here's Smart after the Cavaliers pick up three, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
And watching Mitchell there, he was just sitting on that one.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And the three ball is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Smart deciding where to go with it. 43 seconds left to play in the first. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Lewis. Another key contributor to that nice win against New York. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Trains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And the rejection by LeBron.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in. Shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
And that one's good. Slider.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Cleveland ahead as they end the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And you look at the way the league is moving now, Shams, are there less big trades than when you started or more?
Perhaps a little bit less, but listen, the league is trying to keep parity in this league and allow teams to be able to keep their homegrown stars. There's always going to be plenty of interest, and that level of interest, not only from players from competing teams, but fans' interest, it's never been higher.
And there's never any hesitancy, right? If a team feels they can get better, for whatever reason and however they do it, I don't think there's any hesitancy to pulling the trigger.
Particularly when you're on the cusp of potentially winning a championship or competing, whether it's competing for a playoffs, competing for a title. If you can make one move that takes you from point A to point B, teams and general managers want to do it.
Well said. They've got LeBron James. He's out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Hood Schifino in at the 2. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Tipped away. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Now Ball. He has yet to score. Pass to Smart. From past the arc. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 11 on the bucket from Vanderbilt.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Hood Schifino. He's covered by Ball. And here's Tice. Lewis outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Cleveland leading by 14. Puts up a deep 3. Ball with the rebound. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Outside, Smart. To the inside. Here's Hachimura. Misses the baby hook.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
That one good for 2. James has got 7 points for the quarter. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season. A
across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot. We saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful.
Let's see those dance moves. You need dance lessons.
Substitution on the floor.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Marcus Smart. Last season's performance for him came in about 14 points per, just over 2 steals and 4 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Pass to Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Los Angeles making a switch here. Clock at 4. Smart drills it from outside. Smart's got 5 now.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Connect. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
Screen by Tice. Pass to Ryan. Cleveland moving it around. In the corner, it's James. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Smart. Timmy to the middle. Outside for Smart. They swipe it. Ryan the pass to LeBron. LeBron right to the finish.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Smart. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Baldwin is checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Lewis. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Right side, Garland. Pass to Baldwin. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Baldwin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
Pope loose, tries to save it. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And man, is Garland fun to watch on the break. He really turns on the Jets.
And here is Hachimura. Down low, here's Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
To the wing on the left. Garland left side. Pass to Ryan. Now here's Garland. On the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I'm surprised Garland had the wherewithal to beat the clock there, but this guy sees everything.
And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. And there it is for him. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
An even 3-on-3 break. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range. Hood Shavino's got 6.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And it's Doncic missing.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. To stop the run. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Garland with it. He has 7. Pass to Tice. Kicks it out to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And Smart keeps the offense connected. Just does a great job of making sure they have a nice flow.
And there's the drive. It's blocked. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Here's LaRavia. 5 points in the game. Ayton wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Tice with a screen on Reed. Shot's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Ayton sets the pick for Doncic. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
1:43 left in the first half. Here's LaRavia. The 3 for Doncic. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3, the revenge triple.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
50 seconds left to play in the first half. Tice with a screen on Reed. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 16 points for him.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Pass to LaRavia. Back to Doncic for the 3. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing with 20 points. To the paint, the 10-footer. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Baldwin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Sinks the triple.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers ahead, up 19. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Look like these guys had popcorn before the game because they got butterfingers. Couldn't control the ball at all. You like that one, Ernie?
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Let's see, Ultra fan Latoya wants to know, could Ernie currently score on either Shaq or Kenny?
Well, I've really never seen you ball lately, Ernie, or even
at all.
I don't think I've ever seen you ball, so I'm not sure. I would imagine that your jump shot is pretty prevalent because I've seen you shoot in the studio, but getting around me, never.
You're talking too much. Don't even try it, Ernie. I'll pound you like a... Never mind.
I have full confidence in my ability. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
So the Lakers 5 right now. You've got Luka Doncic, Jared Vanderbilt out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Lakers trail by 18. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you. 12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
No good from LeBron.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to Slider. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 15. LaRavia passes to Doncic. Down low. Here's Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And it's 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Mitchell finds James. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Jacks up a 3. The triple! Doncic!
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. Mitchell passes to James. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Reeves.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's LeBron.
Oh, man. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
The stats for James. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, he averaged 25 points per, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. The three for Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And it's LeBron missing.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Pass to Doncic. Vanderbilt, a screen on Mobley. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Lewis. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Launches it. And James gets it to go on the assist by Mobley. James has got 33. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
James, a big move by LeBron.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for L.A. They trail by 11. We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. He's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Ayton, the pass to Vanderbilt. Reeves outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Fades and shoots. And it's Ayton missing. Cleveland leading by 11. Now James. He has 35. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Ayton against Mobley. Ayton, the pass to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. LeBron outside. Holds it up there for Mobley. Here's LaRavia. He's got 5. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Mobley. And here is LeBron. Out left to the wing. Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. James connects from deep.
Yeah, it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." Goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Mitchell finds James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Lyons checked in, and James subbed in for Mitchell. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Pass to Ayton. Timmy. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Always a focal point for this offense. Reeves is on another level tonight.
James gets inside and finishes.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Ayton. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
James, the pass to Mobley. In the corner, it's James. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Cleveland. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Tice against Hachimura. The 3 for Doncic. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so James will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Mobley. Lewis with it. He's got 11. Good work there as it goes. Lewis has got 13.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. 1:41 left to play here in the third, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Baldwin, he's checked in for Mobley. And it's Garland in for Lewis. Doncic feeling it out. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. 1:07 left in the third quarter of the game. James, the pass to Ryan. And a miss there on the triple. Baldwin kicks to James. Right wing. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Clock at 6. There's the triple. They get it again. Kicks it out to Garland. Tries yet again. There's the drive. And he lays it up and in. He's got 12.
Assertive there by Garland. Terrific off the bounce and just able to get by the defense.
Doncic against Garland. They need this. The shot by Kleba, wide open. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. There's Garland. He gets it in there. Garland's got 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with James on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. Baldwin out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's James. And it's Ryan in at the 3, the small forward.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
There's the screen. Buries it from 3-point range.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Now here's James. Outside Garland. Up top Tice. Pass to Garland. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Smart. Count that one.
And you have to stay poised to finish a play like that. Smart, so good at recognizing the chance for the 3-point play.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Lewis. And here is Mitchell. Pass to Lewis. Back to Mitchell. And here is Lewis. Hachimura grabs the miss. It's good.
Well, they left it until the 4th quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
On the wing, James, covered by Hayes. Shot clock at 6. And James gets it to go on the assist by Lewis. Lewis has got 4 assists in the game. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Lewis. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trail by 9. To the middle. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Pass to Swider. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
LeBron doing what he does best, creating for and elevating others.
Kleba with it. Hachimura with it. Outside, Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Mitchell. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
Lakers trail by 12. Right side, ball. Here's Kleba. Traps in the tray.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Back to LeBron. Outside Lewis. And another three for Cleveland.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
LA's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Smart from downtown. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
James dishes to Mitchell. Kept alive. Oh, LeBron flying high.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Hachimura. Kleba against James. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Hachimura.
Nice job by Hachimura. He is so good below the foul line.
Lewis passes to LeBron. Here's Swider. Cleveland moving it around. James right side. Just 4 to shoot. A fader. And again, it's Cleveland.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
And stolen by LeBron. Here's Lewis. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Lakers trail by 13. Smart on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Misses the three. For Cleveland, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net. Hits it again. Wow!
And it's another 50-point night for him. He's had a bunch of them in his career.
And on the NBA all-time list of 50-point games, he's almost in the top 5.
In the top 5. How about Wilt, MJ, Kobe, Harden, and Elgin Baylor? That is a pretty exclusive club. And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
James kicks to Lewis. Fires away from way outside. That one's not going to go. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. A 12-point game. Pass the ball from deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And here is Los Angeles now. Now, Hachimura. Hachimura with a screen on Lewis. Ball, no good. Cleveland leading by 14. Mitchell right side. With the drive. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Mitchell's got 20.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that one, good. Hachimura's got 6 in the quarter.
Hachimura is so strong and physically imposing. He's not bothered by the contact at all.
Lewis dishes to Mitchell. On the wing, James, covered by Hayes. LeBron James on the wing. Mobley right side. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Evan Mobley.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's James. From down in the low post, it goes. LeBron's got 54 points.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. Mitchell wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. 23 points in the game.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Pass to Kleba. Fires the three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
LeBron James on the wing. Covered by Hayes. Over Hayes. LeBron shot is off. Lakers trail by 15. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. For three. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
The drive by LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Both teams will make substitutions. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. You know, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Out to Doncic. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 14. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron. Takes it inside.
Oh! You know, once he takes that first step, LeBron is virtually unstoppable. Raw athleticism gives him the upper hand.
Reeves against Mitchell. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Vanderbilt against James. Pass to Javino. Mitchell in the corner. Three-pointer. And, yep, another basket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Lakers trail by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Cleveland.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year, actually their fifth win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a two-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
when it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, LeBron James.
cop another building, new whoops of seal, thinking bigger. You thought I was cooler, and I was taking risks. Palisades, chilling in the shade, might take the bent on myself, and every time it's a hit.
We off in the Palisades. On myself, you know, every time. I'm talking armed guards, gated communities, man, royal family type. Shine down, hey. Look, if you not getting richer every year, then you just backwards hustling. You moving off emotion, I'm strategizing, discussing it. See, I've been on my supplements, fish oils, chlorophyll, Motize, my hair growing out, loving it.